No, I listen to it all the time. I tell all my friends to Smack It Raw.
Following podcast contains mature content. The views and opinions expressed by the host are not necessarily those of the host. Listener discretion is advised. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the #1 wrestling podcast, formerly on Pornhub. I am your host, the patron saint of podcast, and the warden, Matt Ritter. And I'm here with my co-host, one of what may be many co-hosts this evening. She is host of the She Lead Showcase, Inside the Mind of, In the Crowd, and Story Time with Miss Katie Kinsey, baby.
Hi.
She also does this thing with me called Getting Off. It's kind of cool. You guys should check it out. Katie, how you doing?
I'm good. It's 2 days before my birthday. I'm good.
We're celebrating lots of shit this week. All right.
Yeah. It happens every time.
It is our 7-year Slammiversary, 7-year anniversary here live. Technically at midnight, so right about the time this show ends, it will be our anniversary officially, because we dropped our first episode on 7/21/2017. Yeah, 2017. So 7 years, and you guys can join us tomorrow because we will be going into both in CST and starting in EST on Katie's birthday tomorrow. So come celebrate her birthday with us tomorrow for Getting Off as well.
Woo! Yay!
Yeah, no, we're still gonna do our thing. We're still gonna spit or swallow. We're just here to talk a little bit of wrestling and have some people come through and congratulate us and celebrate 7 years with us, because every year's a fucking party, and why not? It's our birthday party. Like, it's our 7-year-old birthday party. Like, why the fuck wouldn't we have guests and friends come by and tell me how awesome I am?
Yeah. Matt yelled at me.
This is literally just an ego boost for me. That's all it is.
I was like, oh, like, come celebrate Matt and the show. And he's like, and you too. I was like, I've been on the show for like 2 years.
Listen, that's the thing about Smackin' It Raw, though, right? 7 years isn't just me coming on and babbling into the abyss for 7 years. Every single person that has been a guest on our show, every single person that I have made friends with throughout the history of Smackin' It Raw over 7 years has been a part of the show and has helped me make it to 7 years. Whether it was Travis and Eric at the very beginning in our 3-man booth, whether it was Vince, Kyle Tyson, and RN, and everyone that I had on from Smackin' It Raw, just the ones that I had on from Smack Raw.
I was like, yeah. Smack Raw is this show.
Yeah, no, Smackin' It Raw is the show. Smack Raw was that show. We're both fucked up right now.
That's what.
That was the confusing part back then. Neither here nor there. Kyle, RN, Vince when he was over there, everyone that I've had on from Smack Raw that really helped us start doing our collabs. We've had Sir Wilkins, we had Jizzy on multiple times when the Deadass Girls were still a thing and they were on fire. Obviously, our boy Justin and a lot of the members, except for one specifically, of the Get Show podcast.
Still so funny.
Young Kings Wrestling,
of course.
Reek and TC, who are still a very active part of the show. We've had Public Enemies on. We've had Heel Pops and Chair Shots on. We had Sir Wilkins on. We've had OnlyFans models like Danny and Willow on, and Willow's actually retiring from OnlyFans.
I did see that.
Yeah.
Honestly,
shout out to Willow.
Baby girl, do you.
Absolutely. My wife has been on the show. I stole 2 hosts from the Smack Raw podcast and made them co-hosts on my show. In Vince and Katie. Botch Spots and Chair Shots. You know,
of course,
my boy Will and everyone over at Rivet City Radio that we've got to do shit with, and the people that they've introduced me to, and the fun shit that we've done. Wallop, Powerbomb Jutsu. The list goes on and on. The amount of collabs that I've done over 7 years and all of the amazing people that we've got to work with. You know, when we were doing that whole thing with like Tim and UW Pod, and we've had Ivan on from Circle of Debate, and Justin from the In Time Podcast, and everyone that we've had on over 7 years. Tino showed up for an episode. Bagley has been our biggest fan. He's always in the chat. It's between him and Allison. I kind of want to put him in a boxing ring and have him fight out.
I think Allison beat his ass.
Probably. So many friends, so many awesome podcasters. Warren Hayes, who I miss.
The Warren Hayes.
Even though I don't agree with shit about wrestling with him for the most part. Like, still.
And that's what's fun. That's what's fun about it.
We had Foul on way early on, right when he released his album and shit. Like, we did a lot of really cool shit. And hopefully 7 more years. Oh, shit.
7 more years. Yeah.
Speaking of 7 years, our first guest, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of Young Kings Wrestling, from Young Kings Wrestling and the Havoc Hour, he is King Reek, House of Havoc, first of his name, or as you know him here, Dr. Reek Baker, BBC. What's up, Reek?
Wow. Tommy, Jesus. That's crazy.
I can't hear you, Reek.
Oh, Jesus.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. That helps.
Yeah, how am I the first person here? What's going on?
Well, Will is waiting for Slammiversary to end, which was convenient because then we named it our 7-year Slammiversary. So, like, that works because, you know. Vince is having dinner and then joining us with a special guest.
Melissa.
That was my assumption, too, but he would not tell me. Tommy's just upset that you beat him in trivia and he didn't move on to the finals and he's got to try for a third time.
That's okay, Timmy. It's okay.
We were just running around because Katie's like, oh, this is about me. I'm like, it's not about me. It's about everyone that helped me get there, right? All the people we've collabed with, all the friends I've made along the way. You were mentioned. Kings of the Ring, we worked with. King Ricky. I recently just did a show with Frets. Will. I've collabed with so many fucking people in the IWC. And as far as I know, because I haven't heard anything back, no one's had a negative thing to say about me after the fact.
No. Can't.
No.
Good people.
I mean,
Joey, Kenny.
Hell, I remember I first came in here because I was trying to start some shit with Travis after he went and muted TC on that drunken rampage and shit.
He might show up. I did tell him what this was, and he said he might pop through, so we'll see. But while you guys are here and we're waiting for Slammiversary to end and people to show up, and we haven't gotten to the Spitzer Swallows yet, I want to thank everyone for joining us, whether you're joining us at twitch.tv/Creation World, where if you have a Twitch subscription and an Amazon Prime subscription, you can take those two things and you can put them together. I change it on you every time just to see the look on your face, Katie. When you put those two together, they fuck real hard. And then a baby's made, and that baby is a subscription. It is a free subscription that you can give away. Adopt a subscription, if you will. And give it to us, give it to Katie, give it to Box Spots and Chair Shots and Rivet City Radio. Any of your favorite Twitch creators, you can give that subscription away. And we will take it, and we will take good care of it for the month that we have it. And we would appreciate it. So please do that and show us some support. Help us keep doing this. Like I said, it's been 7 years. And the only way that this keeps going for another 7 years is if you guys support us. Speaking of support, youtube.com/Creation World, where it is free to like, to subscribe, to comment. Katie, what does that do?
It boosts the algorithm and helps find new listeners.
And why do I care if we find new listeners, Katie?
Because you're a whore, you're a slut, you're all the things.
If you go to Twitter, Twitter right now, you can see the thumbnail that I made for the post about the episode.
That's why I said it.
But I'm a whore for your likes, for your attention, for your comments, for your consideration, but again, mostly for your attention. That's why we do this shit. So help boost the algorithm. Go check out our videos. We've got lives, we've got shorts, we've got just clips of our podcast in the video so you can get a little sample size of what we do around here. I try and find the best, funniest parts or the most embarrassing parts for Katie and put those up there because she loves it. Listen, that whole conversation we had last week where you thought I was going one way and then I didn't go that way and then I did go that way. I did not click that. I did not send them that. So you're safe. Think about it.
No. We talked about last week.
But anyway, do all of that. And while you guys are doing that, flick that bean, hit that notification bell, get notified every time we go live every Thursday for the revamped Creation Conversation, where we are still doing trailers, but we're also bringing topics to the table. We are discussing topics, one of each picked by either me, Mara, or Travis. This past week, I asked if you could make a video game in your favorite franchise, what would you do? Travis wanted to know if you could rewatch a TV show, movie, or play a video game for the first time to re-experience it all over again, what would it be? And Mara asked me the hardest question I've ever been asked in my life. If I had to delete the entire filmography of one of the following, who would it be? And the choices were Eddie Murphy, Will Smith, or Martin Lawrence. And when you really think about what you lose with each of them, because like I think me and Travis both decided on Eddie Murphy, but like you lose Shrek, you lose Raw, you lose all of that. But also it was that, or do I want to lose Fresh Prince or Martin? So like it was a tough decision. It was a really tough decision. So go watch that episode, hear us debate and talk about it, and cuss Mar out for making us make that decision. Speaking of 7 years of Smackin It Raw, ladies and gentlemen, 7 years of Smackin It Raw would not be possible without the man who makes the music that leads us into every episode.
What's up?
What up, Justin?
I fought all kind of sleep to make it up. I just wanted to come in and say happy 7th and congratulations.
I appreciate it so much. And again, if you guys do not know, the intros for Smackin It Raw, for Getting Off, for everything that Katie does, for Get Your Podcast, for Young Kings Wrestling, pretty much everything in our friend group, all of the awesome music that leads into every episode is produced by this man. I feel like I was the first one to come to you and be like, I need you to make me something, and you did, and it just blew the fuck up from there. So please go commission this man because he makes nothing but bangers.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Man,
also
real
WWE.
short. I gotta I can't even lift my seat up. Like I'm like down here and y'all all the way up here.
WWE, if you're ready to get rid of Def Rebel,
please.
Oh man,
please.
It ain't even gotta be me.
Man's begging.
Just somebody.
This man's begging, get rid of them. Please.
Yeah, I didn't mean to jump in and like throw things off what y'all got going on.
We are just babbling on about it being 7 years, and you perfect.
Oh, okay.
We got done plugging YouTube and Twitch. Great timing.
Nice.
But while I got you here, I'm gonna put you on the spot, Jalen.
Yep.
Better swallow.
Crap. Man, you didn't have to do me like that. I'm going to swallow. Oh man, I think I fell asleep on every show I watched this week.
Damn. Speaking of fact that nothing's keeping you awake.
that's just off the strength. Let's just go ahead and swallow Jacob Fatu's existence on WWE at this point for the time being.
Listen, man. When they called him, they played that little video package prior to really showcase that he is the enforcer. That he's what I wanted Solo to be as the enforcer. Once I decided, okay, fine, if they're going to put him in the bloodline and not live up to the fact that his name is Solo and just let him be his own thing.
Yeah, that's weird.
He's dominating fucking everybody. He's just beating everyone's ass. He's no selling shit. He is killing it. This man is a beast.
Yeah.
He's a werewolf.
He is a werewolf.
Crazy.
I almost spilled that.
Funny
Tommy,
if we
did Katie not say hi yet?
I said hi.
Oh, Katie got
I'm a
another,
nice person.
got another fan.
No, Jesus Christ.
This is Katie's number one fan. This man's been trying to take Katie to Disney.
Oh, okay. She got the money. She'll pay.
Hey, no. I ain't got Disney money. No. No.
My bad.
Same.
How dare you? Don't put those lies out there,
Same.
Jalen.
Get that up there.
They offering.
I know, right? No, that could be a bad case. We don't need that.
I'm just gonna make everyone that hops in spit or swallow at least once. So
Okay.
Reek, spit or swallow.
I'm swallowing Braun Baker Rampage because that means that Sammy is getting cooked, and we love Sammy getting cooked out here.
I literally have swallowed Braun breaks the main event.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because why were they main eventing in the first place? But if that meant we got to see Braun go crazy with the running spears, I'm here for it.
The crazy thing is, I have been mostly against Braun Breaker, like kind of, sort of on the side. Like,
What?
Why?
hold on, you know, I'm not happy he's doing the spear. I have made that abundantly clear. I'm not a fan of the fact that a man like that could have done anything and they had to give another person the spear. Also, I did not originally love the fact that he didn't just call himself a fucking Steiner when he's a Steiner. But the fact that I can say Braun breaks because he's Braun Breaker for everything and he just destroys shit, I've come around on it. I've also kind of come around on the spear, but I just wish he'd do something else. I really
That's so
Well,
fast.
he still
I
got
don't
that.
care. Do the fucking pounce, all right? Anything but a goddamn spear.
But just hear me out. Well, for one, he's got that military press with the choke and all that, so he still has that, as far as I remember.
Not his finisher though.
But yeah, but it's like, listen, I'm with you on that. I get tired of spam. This many people doing the same finisher, whether it's the spear, the super kick, whatever. But this dude just does it so fast and visceral. Like this looks like a spear and a gore had a baby together. Like this is just different. Like I ain't seen nobody.
The spear and the gore are the same thing. So
Yeah, but the spear and the gore are the same thing. So like, how does that work?
Listen. Vince isn't here yet, so he's never gonna hear this.
no, he is. He's eating dinner and watching. The spear and the gore are the same move. Don't do this to me on my 7-year anniversary. We do not do this.
I'm just saying. It's that speed and velocity from Rhino, coupled with the precision from everyone else who does the spear. That's all I'm trying to say. I know the spear and the gore are the same thing, but
I am fairly certain it was a fuck up. But there was one cool thing that happened in the match between Brock Lesnar and Goldberg at WrestleMania 20. Hold on, Katie, don't roll your eyes yet. Oh, hear me out.
Rolling eyes. I already rolled.
There was a point where Goldberg gorilla pressed Brock Lesnar and then was supposed to bring him down into what I believe was supposed to be a front slam, but instead brought him down legs first and pretty much speared him. Do that. At least that's different. Pick a motherfucker up, turn him, and then wreck him. Like, cool, fine. Good with that. Not a spear.
But like, Braun's so fast.
But no, I don't care.
The man
Go
doing
find for
20
hell.
miles an hour.
Lariat the
ring.
fuck out of somebody. You can still run then.
The man is doing 20 miles an hour in a squared circle. That's insanity.
You can't even do that in a residential area, like in a car.
Thank you.
It's true. None of the facts. That's so funny.
You can out here, but that's
in a gated community. That's
it's different.
That's a speeding violation.
Yeah.
Different.
In a gated community.
Yeah.
I can get hairy for some people. We won't go there.
Right.
No, I am
watch gonna
enjoying.
be on you.
I am enjoying Sammy getting that ass beat every week.
Yes.
All for the negativity.
Because he shouldn't fucking be champion in the first place.
Agreed.
Yes.
Katie,
Yo.
spit or swallow.
I am going to swallow. That's a great question. I'd love to say. But I'll do Tatum and Izzy on NXT.
All right.
I love Tatum. I love that she's got a friend in Spooky Chew because that's incredible. her finish is so cool. You guys are talking about spears and super kicks and all this shit. Tatum's doing shit I ain't never seen as her finisher, and it's incredible. And she's kind of teasing going after Kalani now because nobody asked Tatum to play, and she just wants someone to play with. So I like that. I just love Tatum. She's incredible.
I love that she collects multiracial Barbies.
As she should. All the Barbies. Every single Barbie.
She probably collects a lot of things that we don't know about.
Oh, she's got body parts somewhere.
She 100% looks like she has tentacle dildos.
What the fuck?
Yeah, probably.
Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about, Katie. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Well, I talked about it with Pretty Kyle on.
I know.
That's
how I know you know, and that's what I'm saying is when you go watch any of those cam girls that have them, they look a lot like Tatum.
Oh. Ew. No, thank you.
I'm just gonna say he's not wrong.
I'm
So
not.
you just saw her in the ring and you saw her character and you just immediately got that vibe, huh?
Yeah.
That's all he thinks about.
I mean, the way she just slid between Shorty's legs like that, I was like, yo.
Smash.
There's the devil's in the details, and there was a lot of details. That's all I'm saying.
There's a whole lot of devil.
I am with you though. I also enjoy the pairing of Tatum Paxley and Wendy Chu. I think Wendy's going to go after Kalani, so it'll be interesting to see how that friendship works when they both have similar goals. But the fact that we finally have a women's mid-card title in and of itself, and we've got something for these women who are not in the main event to strive for, to build themselves up for, like this is going to and is doing a lot for Kalani. When she's done with this, she'll be ready for the main event.
Oh, yeah.
It's good shit all around. You saw someone ask, should we get rid of the women's tag team titles and instead instill women's mid-card titles? And honestly, maybe we talked about it on Botch Spots and Chair Shots, but I said, no, the women should have as many belts as the men. Hands down, period. So if the men have mid-card titles, main event titles, and tag titles, women should have all of that too. We shouldn't have to take away something from the women to give them something new. A roster is a roster. Let the women have what the men have. Let there be equality.
Back when they had when the tag titles were like weird, when they had that little era where nobody could keep them because everybody was getting hurt and weird stuff was happening. I was like, just get rid of them and just have a traveling mid card title. But now
the curse is broken.
It's kind of So now, give everybody a belt. I don't care.
Give everybody a goddamn belt.
Trophies, belts, rings. I don't care. Just give everybody something.
I'm down.
Wouldn't be bad.
Well, since everyone's being so positive, let me be negative. Katie brought up NXT. I am spitting the fact that the Rascals got a win on NXT on my fucking TV. And then on top of that, and I'm not surprised by this because I found out about this man. See, I believed in Joe Hendry until I heard Joe Hendry say that he was a big fan of Talk is Jericho and learned a lot about the wrestling business from listening to Chris Jericho. And then I no longer believed in Joe Hendry. There's been a lot of negativity in my life with the political climate coming from wrestlers as of late. Dumb, bald, white fucking wrestlers getting on stage saying stupid fucking shit. Hulk Hogan, go fuck yourself. Glenn Jacobs, go fuck yourself. Anime support.
That was shameful.
Neither here nor there. Then, fellow Scotsman out there in Gallus. And who does he support? Not the fellow Scotsman. Just abandoning your home country for match shitty kids. Terrible choices being made all around.
Well, he looks like a serial killer. That's why.
I think he was just kind of showing some good sportsmanship. Because I don't know if he would necessarily.
Anyone that's learned anything about professional wrestling from Chris Jericho does not know how to be a good sportsman.
I mean, fucking true. Nah. I've never believed in that man.
I don't argue with that.
I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I didn't used to listen to Talk is Jericho. Before I knew he sucked, I absolutely listened to Talk is Jericho, and there was some stuff on there that I really enjoyed. However, I'm not sitting here in 2024 giving that man credit or putting him over in 2024. No siree.
I never listened to Talk is Jericho, to be honest with you. I stopped caring about anything Chris Jericho did after like 2013. No, I'm lying. I'll say 2017 because that was when he did the New Japan
The
thing.
list.
But after that,
the list was the last thing I cared.
I was going to say New Japan was when I stopped caring.
yeah.
Once he stopped wrestling on TV that I was going to watch, I gave two shits. And then they caught his wife in 4K at the January 6th rally. And I was like, yeah.
In 4K.
Oh, man.
Well,
So yeah, spinning the rascals and gals. Jalen, I know you're tired. I know you got to go.
Yes.
Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Love you.
Love y'all. Y'all take care. Another 7 years plus.
Add Jalen on the beat, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm tired too. Where you going?
Well, you can leave too, right? Oh, my bad. I can't just take people with me. All right. Good to see y'all. All right.
He's like, he said, you're staying. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Terrible.
Listen, the audacity of the fact that we had this fucking bullshit, right, all week, and then my childhood just came back to assault me. Kane abandoned me, which he abandoned me a long time ago. We knew that. We haven't been a fan of Terry forever, but he just confirmed everything that we've been saying about him for years. He just went out there and literally wore that shit on his chest, all proud of it. And then, again, another person that we knew this about, but kind of hurts because now I can't listen to his music anymore is fucking Kid Rock, right? He took American Badass and he put Trump in the song, and now that song is ruined forever. Like, thank God that is not on the WWE network, and I don't have to listen to that ever again because just ruined that.
Couple things. One, Kid Rock has been questionable on my list for a long time, so all I needed was some confirmation. Also, the whole Terry thing, I was never a fan of Terry. I just had, levels of. At one point, I respected and, admired what he was in the business to now, oh, you a piece of shit. You can go that way and that way down there and stay down there permanently. But that shit the other day, that whole thing, like that is a whole minstrel show. I don't know how that was allowed to happen. Like, I might have to give the government Peasant of the Week for a third week because this was just disrespectful. This was disrespectful. I saw the thumbnail and I wasn't gonna watch it, but I was like, there's no way this man got up in front of a whole convention and did a promo. And sure enough, he did a promo. Like, of
course he did.
You know what else is disrespectful is allowing Will to enter the chat without introducing. Ladies and gentlemen, good friend of the show, from Botch Spots and Chair Shots, purveyor of radio, a chef by trade, a mark by choice, my friend whose meat has been in my mouth, Will Gray.
Hi, everybody. I'm happy to be here on the 7th anniversary. I got fruit snacks and Dr. Pepper and weed, and I'm just going to hang out. I don't really have any notes prepared, so I'm here to exist.
This man has a whole fucking case.
I just got a new 12-pack today as well.
We really should somehow get a sponsorship for Dr. Pepper. Like, Dr. Pepper, if you guys are listening, if anyone from Dr. Pepper watches this show, like, hit up It's Creation World, Botch Spots and Chair Shots.
You could realistically just, like, email them or, like, DM them, and you can get a response. I'm just saying.
Travis has to do it. I can't do it. He's in charge of all of that.
I feel like if you're just like, Travis, let me go try and do this real quick.
But, Will, I said I was going to do it to everyone, so even though you didn't take notes, but you did just watch Slammiversary, and it is our 7-year Slammiversary. Will Gray, spit or swallow?
I'm going to swallow Nick Namath winning the TNA World's title in a 6-way elimination title match. He got the pin on Frankie Kazarian to win the belt. Okay. So the order of operations here was awesome. Steve Macklin got knocked out early. We were all like, okay, we didn't expect him to really have a chance, but we were like, cool.
Mr.
Joe Hendry pins Moose. He pins the TNA champion to eliminate Moose second. Okay. Josh Alexander turns heel to eliminate Joe Hendry. Yeah. Pretty much the first time ever Josh Alexander makes a heel turn. What isn't to love about that? After that, it was, I'm pretty sure Namath eliminated Alexander, and then Namath pinned Kazarian to win the match. It was fucking nuts. Swallowing every bit of that. It was the perfect way to end Slammiversary.
Yeah.
Big ups to the boy Nick Namath, Dolph Ziggler.
Also, just so I can say that we did it, was Slammiversary a smash or a pass for you, Will?
Oh, it was 100% a smash. Probably the best TNA pay-per-view they've had so far this year. Maybe top 5 pay-per-view of any company.
Did we see any NXT talent show up?
Wesley wrestled with the Rascals against the No Quarter Catch crew, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Baby Regal and friends.
Yeah.
Did the Rascals win?
It was dope. The Rascals won. They did all the fucking trendy Rascal shit.
Pass.
They referenced
Pass.
him being Desmond on camera, so they referenced him as his TNA thing, and they were like, he's Wesley now. The TNA Impact universe knows him as Desmond Cole or whatever his name was. I'm sorry for not remembering. But yeah.
Well, I think that's a bunch of swallows. I'm pretty sure.
It's so small.
Let's talk about this. Yeah, because you put a million of them. Remember how I told you that on Impact there was going to be a 6-man tag match? We're like, it's probably going to be Wesley. It was not Wesley. It was Kushida, teamed with Zachary Wentz and Trey Miguel against the No Quarter Catch crew, and they won. And that was a swallow because No Quarter Catch crew. Like, I swallowed the fact that No Quarter Catch crew got another win. They were doing their shit, right? But then we get here, and it was all just a setup for Desmond to show back up and fuck everything up. So,
I think it's funny.
It was a good match. They did all the when I say they did all the trendy shit, guys. If you've ever watched the Rascals wrestle, they like played the hits. Like if there was ever a thing, they announced them coming from the treehouse. You know, like they did the pushy moonsault shooty star thing. Like they did all the Rascal shit. I get it. You don't like them. I liked the Rascals. I didn't like Matt Shitty's kids. It's a weird combination for me, but I'm here for them to all be back together.
Also, I only had 2 notes from TNA. The other note that I had, I realized I fucked up. So Xia Brookside defeated Alicia Edwards. I put down Xia Lee. I don't know if my phone auto-corrected that or if my brain did. But
completely different people.
Yes, completely different people.
Crazy.
Xia Brookside, swallow, getting the win over Alicia Edwards.
Okay.
So. Kyle, what's good, man? If you want, I can shoot you a link. You can come say hi. We did put you over at the beginning of the show as one of the first people that I collaborated with and one of the first podcasts we joined.
This is true.
I'll send him the link. I'm a bad friend. Also elevated his shit because I didn't think I was going to do much work tonight. I'll send him the link because I told him I was going to, and we were going to have him ambush you, and I completely forgot.
That's crazy.
You realize that I had my friend in a two women's bathing suits and then butt ass naked walk through the door behind me during a podcast. I'm unambushable.
Oh, that was just the funniest thing in the world.
How is our best friend John? Have you talked to him recently?
Yeah, I talked to him. We played Diablo the other night. He was doing good. Yeah. I introduced them. They hit it off when I was out there.
Oh yeah, and then Matt got super jealous.
I got super jealous. Allison also squashed the ambush.
That's okay. Guys, we would have seen him. We would have seen him show up like down here, so it would have been that big of an ambush.
Nice.
Speaking of an ambush,
let's see how that goes.
Speaking of an ambush,
see how that goes.
I said it.
Hola.
What's up, everyone?
What
Happy
up?
7 years. I brought a special guest for the first time on the show.
No, it's my
On Smackin It Raw?
Yeah.
Told you.
I don't think so.
Wow,
On the official
crazy.
episode, no.
Fucking up
He was
already.
on the post show.
Yeah.
she's made a bunch of unofficial debuts. As a matter of fact, I still remember the first time we met Melissa. It was her hand in a hotel room
It was.
Right.
I remember that.
on an episode of Smackin' It Raw.
Her
That
arm
was
has
a
also
goat.
been on botch spots and chair shots because she reached in the door a few times and there was this whole fiasco about there being a ghost in your apartment.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was the best.
Yeah.
I was like, that
There
was
you go. There you go.
I'm the ghost.
The ghost.
So, ladies and gentlemen, formerly the Pornhub Poppy, he is the Sultan Spitter Swallow, Daddy Delgado, my friend Vince, but more importantly than that, his better half, the lovely Mrs. Delgado, Melissa. How are
I
you?
don't take that name.
She still kept her maiden name. So we're Delgado Estrada.
I mean, it, literally at the bottom, it just where I can read it, it says Mrs.
Yeah,
Mrs.
all
and
we
Mr.
see is
Delgado.
Delgado. It
Dot,
stops.
dot, dot.
It's like dot
So-
dot dot.
Aww.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Pressy.
We can switch it around.
It's okay. Don't worry.
So it's Vince's fault always.
And
Always.
now that everyone that I stole from this man is here, it's apropos that he showed up. Ladies and gentlemen, from Smack Raw, the host of Smack Raw,
Crazy.
Kyle Tyson, in his
Summer
very pink room.
Should we start taking our clothes off now?
No.
That was
Why?
a different show. That was a different show that we did naked.
Do it.
We
should-
have been completely
Sir?
naked on screen together. It's fine.
I've been naked on.
Right.
I forget whose show I was naked on, but I was
It
naked.
was
on
me
a
and
show.
you and Lee. We were all naked on perched on the top rope.
That's what it was.
Like
They-
butt ass naked. Allison walks in and she goes, "Why do none of you have clothes on right now?"
Why are Kyle?
Imagine if I did a
It's good to
podcast
have
and
you.
you
It's
walked
been
in
a
on
very
me
long time.
shirtless.
Why are you not in your office?
This is my office, bro.
This is not the office that I know.
I know.
You just went full blacklight mode over there too.
He really
To
did.
hide the pink
Oh
walls.
fuck! Before the stains show up. Hold on. What's up, everyone?
What's
Hi,
that?
Kyle.
No.
It's just the way he prefaced that he stole 3 of these people.
Yeah.
To be fair, I didn't really steal
That's
Will.
correct.
Will's
Will
not
was kind of stolen.
official. You just
Kinda
I stole
stole.
I kind of stole Vince. Like Vince wasn't available anymore, and I said, "Well, if you're not available for them, I got a time slot that works for you." To be fair, Vince quit my show too. Like he's just stopped by
Yeah.
to say hi. He hasn't been on in 6 months.
Yeah,
So,
Kyle, don't feel bad.
you
He quit it.
Getcho stole him from me. It is what it is. And then Katie's like, "Well, I'll step up because Vince needed some time off," and then she just stuck around and never left.
Yeah,
And
she
still
liked
doing
it
her
there.
own thing.
She got her own penthouse suite.
It's not a. It's a factual statement. It's not a bad thing, Katie. I'm happy you're here every week. We made getting off the thing.
We
Like
did.
you're here for that. You haven't missed a single episode.
And I refuse to. You're not allowed to do it without me. That's why.
Will just fell in love with me, and he comes by frequently.
Well,
That's how
yeah.
you get your cinematic education, Katie.
Shut up. I've seen
Tell
movies.
me when I'm telling lies.
Damn, what y'all do to Will?
Will said
Oh,
BRB.
BRB.
Maybe he's got a special guest that he wants to bring on as well. Who fucking
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah.
But Kyle, since you're here, and I said I was going to do it to everyone, I'll do you, and then I'll do Mr. and Mrs. up there. Kyle Tyson, Spitter Swallow.
Oh, you slut.
What am I spitting or swallowing?
Anything.
Have you ever participated on this show before in your life?
All right. Yes, I have.
Okay.
So I would swallow the show. I think is that how this works?
So generally, you say I either spit or I swallow, and then you tell me something you liked or didn't like from the week in wrestling that you watched. You know, like
I
all
thought
the
spit or
things.
swallow was you fed us a segment and then we spit or swallow the segment.
So you haven't watched this show in about 3 years.
More or less.
I guess I'm sorry, man. I've turned you on from like a couple seconds here and there, like while I'm laying in bed. All right, y'all help me fall asleep. That's not meant as an insult, but
He thinks about you when he's going to bed, Matt.
Yeah.
Listen, most men do. I'm cool with that. So yeah, no.
I do.
Pick something you liked.
I'll redo it. Yeah. The Dominic Mysterio trying to make up with mommy all Monday Night Raw, and and Damian Priest essentially just voicing like the fans. Like his whole role that night was like the fans.
I'm glad you brought that up because last week Katie was telling me that Damian was on Dominic's side. I think we saw very clearly this week that Damian is not on Dominic's side.
Damien's on Damien's side.
When the
Right.
fuck did I say he was
Right.
on Dom's side?
Not on his side as in supporting his decisions with Liv. That he was on his side, like trying to give him advice and be a good friend. This week, all he did was try and get that man in trouble and troll him. He was giving him terrible advice and then laughing as he walked away.
100%. That was not a bro. That was not a bro last.
He was trying to give
Damian
Dom.
Priest is in full self-preservation mode. He didn't want to smoke with mommy either. He said, "Hey, you see what he's doing over there?
Let's let Katie defend herself. He was trying to.
Damian gave Dominic every opportunity to fix his wrongs because Dom was fucking up.
That's right.
And so that's not him being on his side. It's being like, well, since you're not fixing this, I'm going to let mommy handle it because it's a woman's business because Dom's an idiot and Liv's a heathen.
Right.
Melissa is with me. That's all that matters.
I was using the term thought, but
I would like to say, okay, that could be a fair point leading up until this past Monday, where this past Monday he was feeding him lines that was getting him in trouble. That's what I think Matt is
Because
talking
Dom
about.
fucked up. And he said,
Listen,
you call me your dad, I'm going to treat you like my fucking kid.
That's on Matt setting me up to fail as well.
Matt's never done that.
He has.
Wow.
Also, to be fair, he did kind of go put him in that match with Jey Uso. He's like, "You've been to prison. You can't take that shit. Go out there and fight Jey Uso."
Who she belongs
Nobody.
to.
Yeah. The line about like you got to show everyone that mommy belongs to you, and then he goes and repeats word for word what Damian said and got himself in
Dominic's
trouble.
an idiot.
Listen, nobody ever said that Priest wasn't an instigator. Like,
Oh yeah.
that much is true.
Like
It really
his
be- it
role,
really be your
his
own,
role on
man.
Monday was literally
Fuck.
just like voicing like what the audience was thinking. You know what I mean? Like that was it was really clever.
I will say I did appreciate Rhea finally coming around at the end and saying, "Nobody owns me, but I own you."
Yes.
Putting Dom back where he belongs.
However, I don't
tried it.
like her feeling some type of way though, and then her entertaining this whole Jey Uso thing, especially when she was doing this way back in front of Dom's face. So I mean, she's out here like saying one thing, but she's out here doing the same thing that she's ridiculing Dom for. You know?
No.
But she's
Yeah.
toxic, okay? We like
She's-
toxic women.
She's flirting with Jay in the middle of a match.
She
Well,
runs the show.
Will has his hand
She
raised.
can do what she wants to do.
As a retired fuckboy, I can tell you 100% that Dom and Liv aren't the ones that are the issue. Rhea is the issue. Rhea's walking around gaslighting everyone into thinking that she's running this roost. And I'm like, didn't you just lose? And then didn't you disappear for like 8 weeks? And haven't we been
got
cleaning house
hurt.
without you? And
She
Liv
lost
is
that fight
coming in.
backstage.
She's obviously playing PlayStation with Carlito and Finn and the boys. Like,
Right?
Rhea seems to me like Rhea's a little bit of a petty patsy because she took some time off work to hang out with, Buddy Lee and the independent guys. And now Liv's got her belt and her people.
Liv's trying to uplift Dom. You know what
Can
I
I
mean? She's
can
trying
I
to elevate
can I
the guy.
can I add more fuel to the flame?
Do that.
I'm
So-
really just here to instigate. I'm sorry.
I'm here to
I don't
instigate
actually
this
believe
too,
any of that.
because Rhea's getting interviewed post Raw and she's being asked, does Jey Uso have your number? And she's like, yeet. She's
I
out
would
here
love-
sharing stuff to her story about her and Jay going to Waffle House together. AI
so they're
images on her
all
story.
together. He suggested that.
Listen, she shared the AI image on her IG story. Number
Oh.
two,
I haven't been on.
like, look, I love Rhea. Mommy's always on top. However, I gotta say, she's the one that took out Liv, and she's mad that Liv took her out. Rhea left Dominic high and dry. She couldn't help Dominic complete his one goal in life, which is to beat his deadbeat father. And as a deadbeat poppy for Croatia World, I know what it's like to have that burden. Be like,
Now it's
So-
canon. Now it's canon. That's
yeah,
that's
no,
here
I was
forever
gonna
now.
before Melissa came on the show, I was gonna
Facts.
put my name, the deadbeat poppy of Croatia World. but she came on the show, so we're Mr. and Mrs. Delgado Estrada today. But yeah, no. Rhea couldn't help. Liv's been helping. You know, Dom wants to be a Dom, and Liv lets him be the Dom.
You know what that's called that's called a switch, Vince.
Oh yeah.
See, we right here. That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. Like he's finally getting to switch positions instead of receiving. He's got to give. That's what Liv offered him. You know what I'm saying? So now he feels like that's why all that bass is coming in.
Him live on air. You don't do shit.
That's where
Rhea also tried to choke him.
She choked him with her legs.
Him with her thighs.
With the legs. That was like, remember that iconic?
That was better.
That was iconic, man.
For 3 weeks in a row, she kept leaving a bloody Dominic Mysterio on the stage for his deadbeat dad to pick up.
That's true. This started.
New King Unlocked.
He's a trauma victim.
This started as an abusive relationship.
Rhea choked out Dom the first time New King Unlocked, and now Liv is just fulfilling his fantasy. Listen, I don't care what y'all say. We love the White Devil around here. All right, she's doing her thing.
Yeah, I agree. We love that Snow Bunny.
I mean, she's not wrong.
Oh, man.
That's true.
I think I should just leave. I fucking am still here. This is bullshit. The mommy slander is disrespectful.
Well, Katie, we will move on from the mommy slander since we've now covered it, and they can't do it. Mr. and Mrs. Delgado, spit or swallow.
Do you want to go first?
You go.
Okay, well, I got to go with like the biggest spit of the week. I'm gonna grab the mic a little bit more just so like people know that it's really an issue.
Estrada.
Vicente Alejandro Delgado Estrada for his first spit would like to spit Death Rebel for taking away Lobster Head from the greatest masked wrestler of all time, Sheamus. They got rid of his theme song. They gave it to us for what, like a month? And then they changed it to a worse Death Rebel song. Where's Jalen on the beat? Get this man back on the show.
He was here earlier. You missed him.
You missed him.
I know. I saw him. I was watching the whole show live while we were eating deep dish.
I told you, Reek.
They. How are you gonna out here just murder my man? You're out here handcuffing the man. Like, how do you change the man's song? Why do you give us the song just to change it 2 weeks later? Like 2 months later or a month later? I can't.
We do not.
I mean, he's had like 3 different.
At least go back to the old one. At least the old one was good because that was the Bars theme song.
Listen, as long as he's not coming out like the Red Rooster no more, I'm okay.
Sheamus is taking L's left and right because not only did he lose his theme song, but then he got beat like the redheaded stepchild that he is by Peter Dune.
Yeah, my boy's catching L's left and right all week, man. But the biggest L, Death Rebel, spinning that. What about you?
All right.
Oh, you already know.
What?
That
Give her the
stupid
mic.
match with Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens should have never happened. It was a waste of time. It was a waste of feed. It was a waste of money. The viewers' eyes. Garbage. They should have let Cody Rhodes do it by himself. Why waste time on Kevin Owens?
She's spitting Kevin Owens being the partner for Cody Rhodes because she doesn't fuck with Kevin Owens. So
we heard all that, Vince. You don't need to mansplain your wife's point to us.
Yeah, Vince.
No. That's been pretty good.
We hate Kevin Owens in this house. We hate him.
I'm okay with Kevin.
I will say this. My daughter loves Cody Rhodes. When I drive her to school in the morning, she says, put on Cody Rhodes, and we sing Cody Rhodes' theme song on the way to school. It's how she gets hyped for school in the morning. She loves doing the whoa in the car. So, like, I'm with you on that.
Kevin Owens and his ugly shorts ruined it.
Damn. She's got vendettas.
I miss the old Kevin. New
Kill,
Kevin.
kill.
Just wait till we get to talk about.
Yes.
I have completely lost track, but I'm pretty sure we did Jalen, Reek, Katie, me, Jalen, Reek, Kyle, Vince. We did Will when Will showed up. So we're going to go Will. Will, spit or swallow?
I'm going to swallow Speedball Mike Bailey winning the X
You
Division.
should never swallow a speedball. That's very dangerous.
I've done so many speedballs in my day, Matthew. I'm going to swallow speedball Mike Bailey, pinning or submitting Mustafa Ali, rather, in an X Division match that was a banger. Set up from the beginning, it read like a Montreal screw job to the point they even brought out Earl Hebner in Montreal. It was super cool. Everybody got involved. The campaign sing and all the security guards. Trent Seven was dressed up as one of the security guards and saved Speedball. Great match. Continuing with the trend of the reset for TNA at Slammiversary, swallowing Speedball Mike Bailey's third reign as the X Division champion.
Nice. Okay.
All right. I watched a little bit of TNA. I saw Speedball do his thing. I was supporting Mustafa Ali. I'm all about that actions have consequences mentality from my hometown Chicago boy. But I did watch Speedball go through everyone in all the Secret Service members and all of that to only be jumped by Ali at the end. So I was curious as to how this was going to go. And looks like titles are changing at Slammiversary. So cool.
Oh, just wait. There's more.
Katie, spit or swallow.
I'm spitting MJF and Will Osprey. It was too damn long. I was getting pissed off. I sat through so many commercials being like, this is still on. I was under the impression that since the international title is not one of the main ones, that it would be like a 30-minute title match. No, it was 59 minutes and 58 seconds, wasting my time.
To be fair, if you include foreplay with the entrances and aftercare, because aftercare is important, guys. All right, aftercare is important. An hour and 7 minutes total.
So half the show was spent on this.
Thank you. Too long. You know what I could have got more of on the show instead of that fucking bullshit? I could have got a little longer of a Mariah May segment. I could have got another women's match besides fucking Mercedes. I could have got something. But no. I got all that bullshit. Just to have Osprey lose with 2 seconds left? What the fuck?
I'm on the fence here, right? Because I have it as a swallow, but I also
had it as a swallow first.
The match was too long.
I put that in my parentheses.
Too fucking long.
Too
I
long.
lost interest at about the 35-minute mark. I'm like, all right, there's a little kid beat up Max in the crowd. We had tombstones, we had styles clashes, we had standing Spanish flies. Maxwell Jacob Friedman basically humped Will Ospreay's face in the corner.
Yeah.
There a lot of shit happened in this match. A lot of shit, but not all of it kept my attention. If you had told me this was going to be, well, I guess for reasons they don't tell you because it's not like an Iron Man match or whatever, and I was prepped for an hour-long match, I guess maybe. But to start the show that way, they did not keep me interested or entertained for the entire hour. I was happy to watch the Diamond Ring show up and Max to walk out with that belt though. So
I wasn't expecting Max to win, but like thinking about it, it was only like his third match back since he came back, so it makes sense. And I said a few weeks ago on my show, Osprey's playing Icarus. He's flying too close to the sun. He's trying to do too much shit. He tried to go after Swerve, and he lost. He lost his title. Don Callis is done with him for now until he worms his way back in because he sucks. And he's going to lose everything. He already lost everything. He's going to lose Kyle Fletcher next.
That's the point.
I know.
That's the point, though. That's the beauty in what they're doing is because as it builds, and this is somebody who literally pulled my scarf out because of how much I disagree with your take. Beautiful match. I think it could have been 50. I will give you this. I would have knocked at least 15 minutes off. They could have done everything they did in that match in 40 to 45 minutes because I think the biggest takeaways are
in 20 to 25 minutes.
I think the biggest takeaways are Will Ospreay does nothing but high fly flippy shit and he can't do it consistently consistently for a long time. I think him showing that he could go at least 40 minutes was all that took to show he can maintain his style for that length. The use of the Tiger Driver, the fact that he went to use it and stopped now in 2 consecutive matches is the build to what's going to happen when inevitably, mark my words, Danielson beats Swerve at All In, and then Will Osprey wrestles Bryan Danielson for that belt. And the first time he uses the Tiger Driver again will be to pin Bryan Danielson for that belt.
End his career.
Exactly. That's the
At
point
Wrestle
of
Dream.
this. They're doing so much to build this Osprey Danielson match that we have to understand that, yeah, you had to go through a 45-minute MJF match for it, 55-minute MJF match for it. But you see what I'm saying? Like, it was a necessary evil to get where they're going. This was another check in the box for Will Osprey to show that when he inevitably wins that title in September or August, whenever Wrestle Dream is, that it's like going to be it.
September.
I do appreciate
September.
that they said that
It's too hot
MJF
for
was
this fucking
breathing
stuff.
rarefied air as he was sucking down an oxygen mask after the
Yeah.
match.
That was nitrous. I've been to enough fish shows to know that was a straight nitrous tank.
Jesus. Wouldn't
Um,
surprise me.
Katie brought up mine. I'm swallowing timeless Mariah May, ladies and gentlemen. If you know anything about me, speaking of kinks unlocked, thigh highs are my biggest kink, and she was out there rocking them. She did, thank you, Will, you know what I'm talking about. She did Timeless Tony Storm almost better than Timeless Tony Storm. I fucking loved it. I loved everything she had to say. I love the way we closed the match. It is why it is the promo. It is why it is our thumbnail this week, with her laying on her back, just doing her thing. What's up, Brocast? Hey, by the way, it's 7 years, and you still have not hit me up to come on an episode.
That's crazy.
7 years running.
Crazy.
Tom, just so you know, you keep saying, and yeah.
He just says congratulations. He ignores
But I
it.
still love you. I still love you, Tom. She said we all knew it was coming, which we did eventually. She was going to wait, but decided to put the old horse down in front of the biggest crowd possible. Also, Tony Schiavone.
It's the best part of that whole segment.
It
Come on,
cracked me the
bitch.
fuck
Speak,
up.
or come on, speak, bitch. Like, very comfortable just calling women bitches on TV.
It caught me so off guard. I was cracking the fuck up because Tony Schiavone just doesn't care anymore. But like, no, don't
Why
call a
would he?
woman a bitch because I can, like, me and my niece, I can do that. Like, we can call women bitches because, yeah, any of you guys call anyone a bitch, we'll fight you. I'll fight
So,
Tony Schiavone right now.
Did anybody watch Collision tonight besides me?
No, I did not.
I didn't get home until like 8:30.
They made
so
an
no.
announcement that on Wednesday we get the arrival of glamorous Mariah May.
Oh,
Oh,
sick.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's a
fun.
whole new gimmick mirroring, I'm assuming, what Tony Storm was doing. But yeah, there was a whole announcement for it. And the Von Erichs are back.
I also appreciated that
Nice.
after Tony Schiavone said, "Come on, speak, bitch," Taz and Excalibur were like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa!" Like, calm down, Tony. That's not okay. That's not okay.
I think that's why it made me laugh is because they were just like, "What the fuck? Shut up! No."
Tony basically said,
Shut up, bitch. Swallow. Shut up, bitch.
Anyway, I really have to start turning that loop off.
You do.
I do. No, I enjoyed the whole thing. I love Mariah May. This whole thing has played out fucking fantastic. I know I said I wouldn't buy an AEW pay-per-view until Chris Jericho wasn't on it. Maybe Jericho won't be on All In, and I can buy it and watch that match.
You already
That'd be
know he's gonna
fantastic.
be there. He's a fucking pest.
Because I will buy All In and watch for that match. Specifically, the thing that I love the most about AEW is everything Mariah May, Tony Storm, and everything that they've done. It's the best thing that I think they've built. So I kind of want to pay to watch it.
Yeah.
Kyle, or no, Will, spit or swallow.
Didn't
I'm
we
just gonna go in a loop
You
now
just-
until
you
somebody
you
leaves.
Just did.
I'm
Will
just
just
redoing
went.
the order
Yeah,
now.
you
I know,
just-
but
I haven't even gone yet.
You skipped
Second.
the Delgado
Listen,
Estradas
listen,
and the
listen.
doctor.
Courtesy,
Listen.
you wouldn't say someone's name and then retract it afterwards. You'd at least like let that person go.
Absolutely not. There is no curtain, man. Listen,
No way.
so I don't lose track and have to jump around. I figured it's easier to just go Will, Kyle,
Why don't you
Reese,
just-
Vince, Katie, me.
Okay.
Because I went last. And make a whole loop. It's the easiest way to keep track of 6 people. So Will.
So you're just gonna skip the minorities and not let them have a voice on the show, huh?
I mean, isn't this show the whole point of I've done that the entire span of 7 years? Isn't that what this has been, Vince? Even though you said that you hate black people and D'Lo Brown specifically, I still let you have a voice?
No, that's not on. That's not on record anyway.
Rick said, "Go ahead." Speaking of the mic, sir.
This would be a good time to say something there, Poppy. Like a real, trust me, this would be a good time to say something.
No.
Vince, deny it, bro.
Silence is violence.
Like, how many times do I gotta say no, Will?
I mean, motherfucker, defend yourself.
To be fair, he didn't say he hates black people. He just said that he doesn't think D'Lo Brown is talented or should have ever been a world champion or wrestled.
I said that I didn't think D'Lo Brown was world champion's material. That's all I said. I don't know where this came from that I don't.
And then we said you're racist. That was the whole thing.
For the man to be going out there every week, snapping his neck like that and not breaking it is talent enough. Truthfully,
You got that glug. I bet he hacked 2 on that thing.
But fine, since nobody liked my suggestion, I'll retract Will's reek, spit or swallow. I'll do a different
Just start with Reek and go that way.
I am swallowing. Team Angle 2.0 is officially a thing, and I'm here for it because I've been waiting on it. And it was about time you got Brutus and Julius back on TV. Now they all suited and booted. You know what I'm saying? Them and Gable about to wreck shit. But just don't mess with these crazy motherfuckers in the White Sox. Don't do that. That was the wrong fight to pick. You know what I'm saying? Because Chad already suffered from some blunt force trauma, so this is probably not the place you want to start.
I'm happy y'all got what you wanted. I'm just sad that this is the road we had to take to get it. Because, listen, Chad, I didn't think Chad needed to become, a complete and total asshole to get us to this spot.
He had to.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Not like that. He didn't have to become an abusive father-in-law or stepfather to get
Yes,
here.
Yes, he did.
But
it had to happen.
No, we got to see Bo just take an ass whooping and smile the entire time, and then everyone run for the fucking hills once the Wyatt Six showed up. So
well, yeah.
She wasn't a fan. She had nightmares the very same night, and she's like I can no longer watch any Wyatt Six stuff because it's just gonna give me nightmares. So now I have to either skip it while she's there and watch it some other time, or she's just gonna have to run to the other room.
We don't allow Satan in this house.
So I'm not invited over, is what I'm hearing. Got you.
Shit.
You'll burn.
Kyle, I
her
think you muted
feedback.
yourself.
Wait, what?
Oh,
I'm still here.
okay. It looked like you were saying something, but I didn't hear anything. But since you're still here, Kyle, spit or swallow.
I gotta spit that lame ass Mariah May promo, man. I'm sorry. Like, I was on the opposite end of that. I loved it. Was so flat after fucking like an awesome angle to close out the week prior. Her just coming out and giving the whole like I planned on betraying you, all that other shit. It was the best part about the segments was when she wasn't talking. It was Tony Schiavone calling her a bitch, and then her like rolling around in the mat. But that promo delivery was horrible. It should have been like pre-taped or something.
Hard disagree. Ladies and gentlemen, the man without which this show would not be possible, who hasn't shown up more than once in the last 3 years, Lord Cusslot, Travis Pointer, a.k.a. the Dragon King, a.k.a. Big T, a.k.a. Sweet TK, a.k.a. T-Money, a.k.a. Black Merlin, a.k.a. the HNIC.
What's happening?
Hi,
Hi,
Travis.
Travis.
What's up, Travis?
What's up, Travis?
What's up? How's everybody doing? Good to see you all.
Chilling.
Okay.
Are you gonna keep letting me do this now that we hit 7 years, or is this the last episode?
I was actually coming here to tell you this is the last time you will ever see Matt on anything in Creation World ever again. Because fuck Matt and 5 motherfuckers that look like Matt. So
cool. Katie, getting off on the She Leads Showcase YouTube tomorrow.
You got it.
Sounds good. Travis, since you're here.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Since I'm here.
No, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I mean, I was actually saying I was coming, to show my face, say what's up, give you a pat on the back for lasting 7 years without me getting rid of you. But also I figured for old time's sake, I'd send somebody a gift,
Oh man.
Holy shit.
Since I'm here,
Wow.
Damn.
Did we just talk about this a few weeks ago?
We did. We used to start every episode of Smackin' It Raw with Travis sending Mercedes Monet, formerly known as Sasha Banks, a panda gift in her DMs and waiting to see if she responded, and she never did. So, hey, now she's not with WWE anymore. Shoot your shot, Travis. Maybe we'll get one this time.
Let me see what we got here.
Let's say they're a couple years deeper than panda gifts.
They probably got some new ones she hasn't seen yet, so
it must
it's been
be.
a while.
Oh man, they don't. I can't do it. They won't let me. So here's the thing. No, so what it is how when it gives you the option, either send a picture or you can do the thing to send a sticker or a GIF and all that kind of stuff. That option's not there.
Oh damn!
Wow.
Did you see all the old ones there?
That's cool.
The word panda.
Yeah. She probably be.
Dude, I'm having a major case.
So many.
Right now.
It was every week for well over a year.
Amazing. That's dedication.
Oh man, that's a little disappointing. I was looking forward to doing that all day.
Well, fuck you, Instagram.
Yeah. What were you about to ask me though? Since since I'm here.
Have you watched anything wrestling related in the last week?
Besides WCW?
Yeah, well, you know what? Fuck it. If you want, spit or swallow, and you can give me something from WCW. I say anything wrestling related. It doesn't matter what company.
It's true.
Ric Flair is annoying the fuck out of me right now.
Spitting Ric Flair.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, what's
He's a
currently
fucking
going
hater.
on?
Like that's really what it feels like is what's happening right now. And it's just Ric Flair being a hater, and I don't like it.
Ric Flair, Eric Bischoff, returning after getting the cage door smashed on his head to feud with Eric Bischoff, leading into Starrcade 1998.
Yeah, because he doesn't like what the NWO is doing, and to me, it's just like you're just mad because it's not you doing it anymore. Like that's really what that is, and you sound like a hater. I don't like it.
I'm able to send a panda gift.
What the fuck? It's because I'm black.
Oh man!
Wow.
Hold on.
See, Reek. This goes with what they were talking about before, right? Like he didn't defend himself, and now we see it coming out in real time.
Yep. It's crazy how that works, ain't it?
What? How is that my fault?
Also, Travis.
I don't even know what they're talking about, but it probably is your fault.
Travis, because I have been asked frequently, actually more frequently recently for some reason, is the beef between you and TC still a thing, or have you put that aside?
Why would I put it aside?
Which is the answer that I give everyone.
I mean, he has yet to apologize. So,
For those of you who don't know, Travis is the pettiest person I know not named Matt Ritter.
Just saying.
Is this still about the Bret Hart slander?
Yeah.
Okay. What else would it be about?
I just had to make sure we were still.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, hey.
the utter disrespect will not be tolerated. So,
what's really funny is TC just sent a message in the group chat that said, "What the fuck is Titus doing here?" And I thought he was talking about Travis.
I thought he was too. I had to click it. He wasn't.
But it was actually Titus O'Neil.
It actually is Titus O'Neil with some boxing thing. I think it's boxing.
Oh man.
That's okay.
Weird timing.
It was.
Very. But I'm gonna get going because I'm in the middle of something else right now. But I wanted to make sure I stopped by.
Just so you know,
I like some of you more than others.
Appreciate that.
I'll let y'all figure out what order that comes in.
The answer is Katie and then everyone else.
Yeah. It's okay, Travis. You can admit it.
I know,
Travis,
I know I'm good.
What's up?
I haven't got a chance to talk to you yet. There will be no episode next week. We're taking a week off next week.
Good to know. All right.
So just as Zoe's got surgery this week, so I'm taking the week off. They're both busy. We're just gonna.
I mean, I feel like you should take more weeks off anyway. So yeah, go ahead. Okay. I'm not even. It's just like, dude, take a fucking break.
That doesn't know what that means.
I know. I tried. Like, only time he does is basically when I force him to. So.
And even then, I just go do other shows. But that's not here or there.
That's literally
like,
me.
Christmas break comes around. I'm like, yeah, we're taking 3 weeks off. I only need 1 week. Nigga, what? Did you not hear me?
Why does Justin look like the Holy Ghost?
Anyway,
fine.
He in the bodega.
What up, Just? Good to see you, but I'm leaving. Y'all have a good night.
All right.
Travis.
Matt, Katie,
Later, Travis.
Vince, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Will, love you. Kyle, you all right? Reek, I hate you less than I hate TC. Just good to see you.
Good to see you, homie.
Later, Travis.
All right, y'all.
So,
Craziness.
first and foremost, allow me to introduce from
she gets
Show
the whole
podcast the man that stole Vince from me after I stole him from Kyle. The one, the only. Your boy Just.
No honor among thieves around here.
What's good, guys? I gotta say, this is excellent time. 7th anniversary. This is a big deal. You know, glad to be here with some of my friends. Just hold on. I'm kind of thirsty right now. Hold on, I'm sorry.
Not even 5 minutes in, it's like he needs a water break.
How you pulling out beverages?
Can you do that again? Can you do that again real quick? I don't know if everyone saw that.
Okay, did you see it now?
In the bodega.
Yeah, no, we see it now.
Damn
Yeah,
it.
okay.
That's $3.99.
I could also drink out of these 2 cups too, right here. I could also drink out of these.
Ah, nice. Those are the new WWE cups?
Yeah, because on the way to Charlotte, there's a Bojangles shout out, so I had to get those.
Nice.
Yeah.
I stopped there on the way back home last weekend because
Which one did you get?
You can't not.
Which one did you get?
I didn't get. I forgot about the cups. I went through the drive-through and I was like, "Oh shit!" I forgot I had the cup.
You know what's crazy?
But I had a long drive, so I had to go.
You know what's crazy? So Char and Natalie, they had no idea, and so we're exiting, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, aren't you all hungry? I'm hungry." I said, "Let's stop at this Bojangles. There's something about this Bojangles I heard." And so then we go in there, and then Char and Natalie, they're pointing at the promotion poster. They're like, "Just look at this." I was like, honestly, I knew that. That's why I wanted to stop.
Wait, so you had never had Bojangles before?
We had it one time before that one time. So this is like only my second time.
Okay. All right.
The first time I had it was the first time I had Will, so.
Hey.
Sorry.
Which was earlier this year. When I
don't know why y'all are acting surprised at what he's saying.
They don't have it up here, so I went down to Tennessee. Will cooked me some delicious meats. I tasted those, and I also tried Bojangles while I was out there.
Yes.
Never been to. I've never tried Bojangles or Will, so I need to check both those off in the coming year.
It's not Bojangles.
Bojangles. No? Or what? How is it then? How is it? Correct me, guys. You guys
The irony is, if I were to cook for you, I would also make you pork, but I wouldn't make you pulled pork like I did for Matt. I would make you carnitas because that's how confident I am with my carnitas. Like, that's how confident I am with it.
I believe it. I believe it.
What time?
Shout out Melissa. Melissa.
I'm confused that she was questioning you about the Bojangles thing, how you pronounced it, but not the fact you said you need to try Will.
I think she knows that she has like this surrogate relationship where I am very sexual with all my guy friends, Matt, Will, Justin, my other friend Ben.
He gets passed around a lot.
Yeah, I get passed around by my friends, and she knows she kind of has to share me. We have a group chat with my friend Trujillo and my friend Ben, and then even with Benji too. So she just knows. She knows what she signed up for. You know, she married.
Benji's not real.
Benji's not a real person.
I just watched If earlier today, and I have determined that Benji was just all of our imaginary friend. And then we didn't need him anymore, and he disappeared. That's what happened.
Yeah.
We just talked to him this morning.
But
no, you thought you talked to him this morning.
Yeah, you thought you did. Like we didn't know him
in person though.
So
I don't. He wasn't there. I think we all. There was a gas leak or something.
Y'all took a picture with him, didn't you?
I don't think he's in that picture. I think he's just. I think we all just imagined him in
Again,
that
go watch it. I saw a little girl look at a picture where she saw the imaginary friend in the picture. Like they show up if you know what to look for.
Wasn't he in one?
All
of
you have to
those
do
cars?
is believe.
Yes. Rick knows. Rick,
like y'all told me all about this shit. Like,
was he in my car though, or did I just?
You
I don't know.
What
There
if
could've been someone in the car.
What if he wasn't in my car?
If he wasn't in your car, that whole trip was a fucking dream.
Because when I went to go, wait, hold on. When I went to go pick Benji up, I didn't go to a house. He was just
That's
walking
true.
down the street, and I found him in a neighborhood. All right.
He told me that.
I dropped him off in
Shout
front
out
of his
Will, shout
house
out
and
Will.
saw his mom
Had to
wave
get the
at him.
Google Cluster.
Yeah, she waved at us.
There you
We
go.
were both there.
There you go. That's legit. That's legit.
We have a picture of when we went to go.
We can go drive to his house.
We went to the studio. We met up in the studio.
Yeah, we met up at the studio. You know, like you out here
Yeah.
making him sound like he's Bing Bong from Inside Out.
I'm about to say we got like 5. This is like 5 eyewitnesses already. Like they can't,
It's also-
they can't
it's
all
like
be imaginary.
Yeah, we brought. No, I think
It's also why he's racially ambiguous and nobody knows what he really is. All right.
Oh, it just had
That's
to.
why he looks different every time we see him.
Are you talking about Benji?
Yeah, Benji.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I've been on the Get Yo podcast more than a handful of times. I've never met the man. He's not real.
There we go.
Neither has Matt with Jay, but he's still real. I went to a Bulls game with him.
I disagree on that.
right.
What's up? I was gonna say if he wants
And
to
you
come
went
say
to
hi, we're not
Natalie's
on
birthday
those,
party.
We got kicked off those bad sites, so
He was there too. He was there.
He's
in the car.
He's shy
Yeah.
nowadays, man.
But
It's crazy.
if I remember correctly, but then Justin spit or swallow.
Yeah.
You know, honestly,
You're in the
just here to
treehouse
hang out.
rotation.
I was
now.
just here to hang out, but
No. That's
but
not
if
how
we're
this
going to
works.
spit or swallow anything, I'm swallowing Jay Uso attempting to see how he does with Rhea. You know,
Come on, just
he's
what?
sitting there trying to do his own Orlando Brown impression. You know, he was sitting there like, I want to give Rhea you know, so
Damn it.
It was the culture WWE needed.
Just understands.
Oh man. No.
Will spit or swallow because now we're back in rotation, proper rotation ish.
Rotation.
Pass the doji to the left-hand side.
Well, Kyle had a second to last. So.
Second to last. I was gonna stick with Impact, but I think I'm gonna stick with Impact. I'm going to spit the fact that the TNA Knockouts women's tag team titles did not change hands tonight. That Alyssa Edwards and Masha Slamovich retained. Not that I'm a big fan of Spitfire, but I don't think that they're the only ones that kept their belts in the system, which make little to no sense. Like that was the one piece of that puzzle that would have like the complete disillusion of that, you know what I mean? But now Masha is still tied into this group with nobody there, and that's what's holding her back from that final push to getting that Knockouts title. Because I think Masha Slamovich and Jordan Grace would be an absolute banger, and as long as Masha's holding that Knockouts tag title, that's not going to happen.
I'm with you on that. I have not enjoyed the system at all. The system does not work for me. We talked about that. So watching that kind of crumble would have been great. And like I said, I was happy that she lost her singles match as I had Brookside. I was much more interested in Masha and Killer Kelly as a tag team, mostly for Killer Kelly. But Masha's a great in-ring worker. And like you said, her and Jordan would fucking bang. So
yeah, 1000%.
I have a spit that I'm pretty sure is on no one's list. I'm spitting the fact that they have relegated Sky Blue to a show that I do not watch because she is only showing up on Ring of Honor. And the fuck is that about?
She was on Collision and got hurt.
Yeah, I was going to say she got hurt tonight.
Yeah.
Hikaru Shida concussed the fuck out of her.
No. I thought it was her knee.
Also spitting that.
I was muted. It looked like her head. It may have been something else. I'm speculating because I was listening to TNA commentary. She was definitely injured. It was reported she was injured. Katie, I'm sorry.
If we believe a certain cokehead who runs the company, he said it was her knee. So I don't know. I didn't watch the show.
I mean, I know some pretty reliable cokeheads. So I mean.
Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fair.
I also really like Chaos. So Vince and Katie, you guys thumb war for who's going to host for the next 30 seconds.
Go.
Okay.
Go.
Well,
Deadbeat Daddy.
Okay, all right. So what was the order that Matt was trying to establish?
It's this way, so it's Katie.
I've always wanted to do this.
What are you doing?
Katie.
Yeah.
Spit or swallow.
You've done this before.
I have not. Never on air. I have never
sure?
done it. 100%. This is the first time I've always.
I thought you did one of the times Travis hosted.
7 years in. I've been on 3 years worth of them now at this point. Like quite a few. Katie, spit or swallow.
Come on.
Okay. Well,
Love the
I'll
energy.
go.
Love the
Love
energy,
the
Will.
Yeah, we'll skip Matt and then we'll go around this room.
Well, Matt did his, so it is my turn technically.
Okay, so yeah.
So I'm going to swallow OTM and the OC. I mean, Miss Parker, come on. OTM, come on.
Yes.
Meechin, come
I'm
on.
swallowing it just for the girlies because the girlies killed it.
I'm about to say, Miss
yeah.
Parker gets to swallow every week.
Oh, come on
As
now.
she should.
That's a
Come
gulp.
on.
That's a gulp.
Goddamn. Why do you think I dropped the picture earlier? Because goddamn. Yeah, no,
That's why
it's
you got
for
the
the
fan on.
girlies.
That's why you got the fan on.
Yeah, I keep it in my phone always. Come on now, stick with me. No, the girlies kill it every single time, but I don't give a fuck about the Good Brothers. OTM's cool. I like them, even though TC's got beef with Lucian Price, but it's for a different reason. But no, I like OTM. I like that I like the on-site beef between Jada and Meechin always.
Nice.
Meechin has a lot of
I can't
on-site
step away for
energy.
30 seconds without Vince losing track of what the fuck we're doing. That's why Katie's here.
Well, to be fair, Will picked it up and just.
I heard the whole thing, and I heard you
He
say we're
always
going to
has his
skip
headphones
Matt
on.
right after I got done with the Sky Blue thing.
I forgot you were talking about Sky Blue, to be honest.
And this is why I'm here.
Listen,
Hey, Miss Parker, I'm with you. Swallow.
Hey, Miss Parker.
Vince? No, fuck you. Melissa, spit or swallow.
That popped there. Good job.
Last night's concert.
Oh man, you made it brick. Remember yours?
You let her speak.
And
what is it? Swallow that Bailey broke the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Ooh.
Yes.
That was
Barbie
great.
one.
Exactly. I was waiting to see it in Barbie pink, but dazzled that she said she was, and it didn't happen. But it was
now
still fun
it's
to
the
watch.
excuse. Yeah.
BBL
Hell
Daily strikes again.
Yes.
Exactly. Exactly.
Facts.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know why Nia had to say all that, because we know that shit's real.
That's
Right.
That's right.
That's right.
It's organic.
Hey, Justin, how's it going? Now that I'm just seeing that because I just got back.
You did, yeah, that's right.
You know, we love fucking Bailey. Like, Bailey breaks the internet. Bailey breaks the Money in the Bank. Bailey breaks my bank. If she ever goes to OnlyFans, I'll be poor as fuck. Like, we love Bailey. We love BBL Bailey. But also, Tiffany and Meechin in that whole thing was great.
Mhm.
Listen, Tiffany doing that fucking the cartwheel into the Alabama Slam.
Oh,
Mwah.
Love that.
Mwah.
Clean.
Amazing.
beautiful.
Nia got wiped out. We love Nia. Hated to see her get wiped out, but it is what it is. Served a better purpose. And now we're gonna get that.
For the
Like,
greater good.
she even I like that Bailey picked up the contract and put it back in the broken briefcase for her.
She's respectful.
With the pen.
She made sure the pen was still in there.
As she should. A little bit of respect.
Courteous, Bailey.
And bedazzled briefcase. Can't wait for it.
Mm-hmm.
So excited.
Maybe next week.
Reek, spit or swallow.
I'm gonna swallow Andrade, Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah.
I was torn between that and the Logan promo because whoever wrote it needs to get paid because I can't stand him talking and he got me this week. But I'm leaning towards the match, Andrade, Carmelo, because that's how you spotlight, you know what I'm saying, two people that are on the way, on this way. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Melo didn't win Money in the Bank, I said we got to do something to fix him up, and that was solid. But then seeing Andrade getting a nice win like that, it's a win-win for me. Everybody wins as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, yeah.
Agree.
I did not pay attention. As soon as they give Logan Paul a mic, I tune the fuck out. I don't think I heard a word of that promo.
See, I do too. But see, I have it as background noise. But when I heard him, first off, he done dropped my man's government all on Fox Station like that. I'm like, uh-oh. And then, you know what I'm saying? Then I heard him just start dropping bars. I'm like, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, fam. Like,
somebody
was...
Yeah, I usually don't give him credit either,
right
but this was deserving, like Reek said. It was good. It was decent.
Nope.
You know what's an unpopular opinion that's going to give me a lot of hate if anyone on the internet hears this, so I'm probably going to have this clipped. Andrade and Melo was better than MJF and Osprey.
True.
Yes!
No,
Yes!
dude, not even
They
close.
ain't even
I
unpopular.
really loved it. Rick
No.
actually stole her next swallow because that's what she was going to go with.
Like how many times does Osprey need to go over 50 minutes for everybody to be like, oh my god, 5 and 6 stars from the fucking Self-Service? Like, so cool.
Yeah, and yet, what did Kalani and fucking Silver get? 2 stars?
Listen, don't get me started. It's late. It's late. I don't have the energy
Yeah.
for it. I'm not doing it.
I dealt with it last week. You're fine.
I will say, like, I mean, I'm kind of pretty even keel with both of the matches, but I just didn't like how the Osprey MJF match ended with just a punch. I mean, did it really take 50 minutes to do that? That could have been done 30 seconds within the match. But that's just me being nitpicking, you know.
As you should.
They
Overall,
wanted
overall,
everyone
it
to
was
believe
good.
we were getting another like 60-minute draw. Like, that was the. They're like, look, we can do 40 minutes or we can do like 60 and then make everybody think they're gonna get a draw and then we'll swerve them.
Swerve
I mean,
with
you
the
could have
punch.
just given me a time limit draw at fucking 25 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever a normal match is.
Yeah, easily. They could have been like, okay, it's got a 45-minute time limit, and then do the same finish. Like, I agree. Yeah.
No, I agree with Justin.
I mean,
Biggest swerve would have been like just have MJF punch him right in the face with the ring, end it in
Right.
a minute. That would be the
And to be
biggest swerve.
fair, I know it's the 250th, right? 250
Yep.
episode. So I mean, they had to do something. They had to do something, right? So
Could have had more women segments, but
that's
Listen,
also true. Very true.
Triple H has gotten a lot of questions about his booking from people on this show, us included, but also, there was a whole audit done from Young Kings Wrestling. You guys can go check out about how he books and who he books. However, I will say this. He does respond to criticism fairly well, because I did see a lot of people talking shit about how Andrade's getting used and Andrade should have just stayed in AEW and blah, blah, blah. And here he is beating Melo, getting a win.
he's the speed
outside of-
champion.
No,
He
who
should
gives a
have
fuck
won
about
Money in the Bank.
Elon Musk's Twitter is
prestigious.
fake ass bought belt.
I'm just saying.
Also, too, one of the criticisms with the booking of Andrade was that it's like, damn, do they really have to like have him feuding against all the other Mexicans or all the other Latinos versus each other? And then Andrade agreed with it online, and then shortly after that, they pivoted from him trying to be recruited by Angel to join Legado to him feuding with Melo, like very quickly, like that happened. So,
And I haven't seen Andrade show out in a while, so it was nice to
Yeah.
highlight Andrade because man can go.
Yes.
All right, y'all, my old man syndrome is kicking in, so I'm gonna bounce for the night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Well, a couple of y'all.
Yep.
We doing Hannibal. So
No.
You wanna plug yourself before you go?
yeah.
Everyone.
You can find me everywhere at RickHaver24, Young Kings Wrestling, YKWrestling.com, the Havoc Hour,
Tournament of Pipe.
everywhere. including YouTube at Havoc Hour _.
Hey, Reek, y'all gonna talk about that Sudan USA game, right?
Oh my god.
This
How dare you.
wait for Monday. Wait for Monday. We gonna have a
Okay, all
chat.
right, good. Because
We gonna have a
I'm
chat.
waiting. That's what I'm waiting on. That's what I'm waiting on.
Of course, basketball got brought up.
Oh man. But yeah.
Was that a basketball reference?
Yes.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yes, sir.
Olympic
I love
basketball.
that Katie, no. You guys have intros for intro. What is it?
They advertised it.
Olympic basketball. Okay. I was like, what team is Sudan? Like, what, is it the Salt Lake
South
City
Sudan.
Sudan now? Did they get rid of the fucking Jazz?
Dude,
Like, what are you guys
Team
talking about?
Sudan.
Anyway.
Man,
Yeah, no,
some-
Olympic basketball.
All right, y'all. I'm out.
Reek.
Tomorrow.
Matt, did you go to Chicago Public High School?
I went to a public high school in the suburbs of Chicago, the south suburbs.
It should have been better then. Why don't you know where Sudan is?
I know where Sudan is. I just, when she said basketball, I was trying to think, like, what the fuck
NBA.
would that
You're
have to do
thinking
with
NBA.
basketball?
Yeah.
I was thinking NBA, yeah.
He wasn't thinking about Olympic
I
basketball.
wasn't thinking globally.
I wouldn't have known if they didn't advertise it on fucking SmackDown. I don't watch basketball.
They were advertising AEW on SmackDown and Raw, too, and people were like, oh.
I didn't see any of that, so everyone, I don't believe anybody because that shit's. They're
I
lying.
haven't seen
I
any
didn't see shit.
advertising. Maybe I'm
There's
just
just so much advertisement for the Olympics.
not for NBA,
No, for-
the Olympic
for-
basketball.
Well,
We're talking about
I haven't-
advertising for AEW during WWE programming, not the Olympics.
I put
Oh.
a tweet out about it because here locally in Nashville, building up to Blood and Guts, Tony Khan has been running like ads every hour on the
Yes.
hour of
Well, that's not
WWE programming in this city.
Yes.
Same here in
And,
Chicago.
and just the tag team with you, Will. Like when I was there last week, it was everywhere. I mean, the Bridgestone had like multiple banners for Blood and Guts. Like the advertisement was so real that I thought it was Blood and Guts that day. Like,
Mr. Tyson, you were up. Spit or swallow.
What's up? Man, I gotta tell you, like, I gotta spit AEW trying to make Daniel Garcia a thing. You kind of like stuck in between MJF and Will Osprey, and although he's like written off right now, you can tell they're trying to like build him up for a big return. And like, dude, I can't find like one redeeming quality about the guy, and I need somebody to like tell me what it is I'm supposed to like outside of the dance. Like it's because I don't know, man. Because anytime that dude like picks up a microphone or is in a match, I'm like channel surfing somewhere else.
I agree with you. So I didn't really even like the dance. Like it started to grow on me just as they phased it out.
Yeah.
But I really thought that they should have gone the route of him not siding with Jericho and him being Daniel Bryan's protege and doing that whole thing with him and Yuta and they didn't do it. And then once he stayed with Jericho, I lost all interest in Garcia. So
Yeah, it fell flat at that point. It's kind of like a thing that kind of happens over in AEW is like they get like handed like this thing that everyone really likes, and then they're like, well, maybe we'll come back to it, and then it just like drops off. Like Wardlow was like the same thing, but Daniel Garcia is really like, when like Vince was criticizing Daniel Bryan, he was like the yes chant is more over than the superstar. I feel like that was actually the case with Garcia in the dance. I feel like he really is just overshadowed by the dance, and like people don't really care about the guy. Like he didn't even feel like he had his hometown like crowd that much into him whenever they were in New York. But
they were more into MJF for sure.
Well,
That's
I was
what
gonna
I'm
say
saying.
because MJF's from. That's what.
Speaking of overjuice, Will, spit or swallow.
That.
Overjuice or overjuice?
I can say that.
Oh, I was just clarifying. I
say
was
that.
just making sure.
I can say that.
I'm going to gargle undecidedly.
Okay.
The hologram man on AEW.
Oh yeah,
He debuted tonight on Collision.
he's a hologram.
He was a hologram. Super cool luchador. Outside of the presentation of the blacklight gear that like glowed, it to use a TNA reference, it looked kind of like the Rascals gear under the black light, the Buzz Lightyear gear.
Yeah.
Like it looked like that, but it was like silver and neon green, and his mask matched when the black lights hit it, like all glowed and shit. Like semi-cool presentation. He was another good CMLL luchador, just with a Tony Khan presentation versus a CMLL presentation. So Gargle undecidedly. What's up, Matt? You know it's your show. You don't have to raise your hand.
First and foremost, what? But also, listen, AEW, as the host of what was formerly the #1 wrestling podcast on Pornhub, do not shine a black light in an arena full of wrestling fans. Do not.
God, no.
No. Bad idea.
For some people that may be confused, can you elaborate on that?
Cum stains, just cum stains everywhere.
Wow. I already said it. That's crazy.
Making sure.
Yeah. But also, you call them sweaties, and sweat shows up the same way. And we don't.
Oh, for
with
sure.
Those fans, you don't know if it's sweat or cum. You really don't.
Exactly.
It's like, is it porn or is it
Horror.
porn or is it horror? Yeah.
Yeah. Is it sweat or is it cum?
Ew.
Hey man, I gotta go, y'all. I'm getting old and tired. Too,
Oh,
man.
so yeah,
We
okay.
started talking about
Later,
cum, and I was
Kyle.
like, I need to leave now before my black light. Oh, he actually turned his black light on.
He
He
did
turned the sex light on. We
Yeah.
start
Started
talking
making
about
me
cum, and he turns the sex light on. He's like, it's
Kinda
time.
like, check it out, man.
Tell the wife we said hi. It
Will
was
do.
nice having you come by and wish us a happy 7 years, Kyle. Thanks for swinging through.
It's cool.
Also, it kind of looks like you're shooting a Jamiroquai music video.
It does.
Oh, no. Come on.
Y'all have a good
Jamiroquai.
one, man.
He didn't even plug himself.
Oh,
He
And
didn't.
the best time to plug yourself is under a black light. Anyway, neither here nor there. Just
Facts.
spit or swallow.
Facts.
all right. So since
Hey.
I haven't done any podcast stuff in a while, so I'm gonna talk about the signing of Stephanie Vakir. That's definitely a huge swallow for me.
Yeah.
I know I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. I know that there's a lot of people saying that she should have went to AEW and whatever. I know haters want to hate, but she decided to switch her style up. Let the haters hate and watch the money pile up.
I think she just really wanted to be with WWE, and she had a tryout prior and didn't get signed. And then, her goal was to go to WWE. Like her, dream to wrestle was with WWE, which predates AEW. Plus AEW left her stranded at the airport, so yeah, I wouldn't sign with them either. Yeah. They did the same thing to CM Punk, and now they're both in WWE.
Garbage.
Real
Well, I
quick
don't
on
think that's like
Stephanie.
the whole reason, but okay.
They should leave Keith Lee at the airport so he can come to WWE.
That's fucked up.
Malachi Black. Can we drop him out?
Yeah.
Can we drop Malachi
Y'all
out at the
relax.
airport, please?
Will, go ahead.
She's won gold everywhere she's ever wrestled, from Chile all the way up to the States and Japan. So for the fact that she's chasing a bag now, I'm like, fuck it, let her chase a bag.
Right,
Make the money,
fact.
boo boo.
Fact.
Like,
Make your money, boo boo.
yeah.
Was a bag chaser.
Not
I'm a
only
bag
is she
chaser.
one of the most talented women in professional wrestling on the independent circuit, who has secured, as Will said, a bag and a contract with one of the biggest wrestling companies in the world. And I know people are going to bitch.
Figures.
I know people are going to bitch when she shows up on NXT and blah, blah, blah. But she's also fucking gorgeous. Like, absolutely drop dead gorgeous.
Captain?
And
Yes.
horny. And we love gorgeous, horny, really good wrestlers.
She don't dance. She makes money move.
All right, Cardi B, take it easy.
Well, the
That's
bands will
right.
make her dance, but that's neither here nor there.
Hey, whoa.
That's my man. He knows what we're doing. He knows.
Vince, I'll let you go. Spit or swallow. Because it's
Okay.
been 5-6 weeks now. Is it 6 weeks since you've been able to talk about wrestling.
It's been
Yeah.
Live show.
Same time.
Yeah, I haven't done Get Show or Smackin It Raw. All right, so I'll swallow Latinos, and I'm gonna swallow
Hey.
the promo segment between El Campeón Damian Priest and the challenger, the King General Gunther. It was really good. It bordered on some Triple H Booker T topics that maybe they shouldn't have, but I love the promo. Damian Priest was very passionate and clearly is the babyface going into this match. And after that promo, he made me believe that, yeah, I think he's going to walk away with the title. I don't think Gunther's going to walk away champion. And it's not such a foregone conclusion. Granted, can Gunther still be champion at SummerSlam in 2 weeks? Of course he can, because he's Gunther. But Damian Priest just did a great job. Gunther did a fantastic job. I'm so looking forward to that title match. They did a fantastic job with their promo selling it for me. So yeah, Damian Priest Gunther gets that swallow.
Hey.
All right. Question, because I meant to ask this earlier and I forgot. Will, you said you told Kyle you were going to send him the link. Did you do a show with Kyle earlier or something where you guys talked? Or
we were watching TNA.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys were watching tits and ass?
Well,
yeah.
I was going to say, you said it was just you, Alan Jacksbo, when I talked to you earlier. So
Kyle showed up in the link unannounced, which wasn't bad. He just literally showed up with us, just showed up and was watching.
Surprise!
Yeah. That was kind of how it happened.
His move.
We haven't had him on in a while. It was nice seeing him. So I was like, when did you guys chat about this?
It just happened to come up earlier because he asked what I was up to after the show ended, and I said, actually, I'm going to do this. It's the 7th anniversary. I'll send you the link, and you should ambush the show. And he was like, yeah, I don't have anything going on. And then I got high and forgot.
And then Will said, oopsies.
Oopsies. Melissa, do you have anything? Would you like to go, or?
I mean, mommy coming back was the best thing ever.
Yeah, that was her swallow.
Yes.
All right.
And then just seeing, the whole threesome happen in the ring.
We love a good threesome.
Exactly. You, Chente, Justin together.
At least there with a camcorder in the corner.
Exactly.
I thought Will was going to be in the corner watching.
But who's mommy out of the three of you guys? I think it's Matt.
I think so.
It's Matt.
Yeah.
Matt gives big mommy energy.
You
that would make me live,
Noah.
Morgan. That would make me live, Morgan, I guess.
And I guess
you are 100% Liv Morgan trying to steal my Dominic away.
Wow. Oh my God, that's crazy.
Oh, the parallels, man. In wrestling is crazy. Love it.
Katie, spit or swallow?
I was finishing writing down my bullet point because I realized about 20 minutes ago that I should start writing stuff down. I have stuff written down, I promise.
Appreciate you.
That's why I'm here. I'm going to swallow Bianca Belair and Chelsea Green. I love Chelsea, and Bianca's incredible. It's Bianca. Let's be fucking fair. I do want to see Jade and Piper go one-on-one.
Yes.
Big, beautiful women.
Slapping boobs.
Slapping boobs. Yeah. And then, we got the tease from the Unholy Union. My witches. My baby girls. So I'll never turn that down. Because Alba Fire.
You guys didn't mention last week that maybe the seeds of the Blair Witch Project might have been planted last week because Blair Davenport was seen talking to Isla Dawn in the backstage area last week on SmackDown.
Well, it's
Katie
because
doesn't want the Blair Witch Project to be a thing.
Because I don't give a flying foot about Blair Davenport.
I just want the Blair Witch Project to be a thing.
No.
Just because they called it.
Over my goddamn dead body.
Yeah, Chente.
Yeah.
I want to know, were you gagging at Bianca or Chelsea?
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Oh, we love Chelsea.
We hate Chelsea.
Whoa.
But what
do you feel?
Well,
He's not a real wrestler.
The threesome,
Yes,
or
is.
am I spit or swallowing?
No. How do you feel about Chelsea Green?
Oh, I like Chelsea Green. She's cool. She's all right.
She's a fun character.
The thing is, like, with Chelsea Green and wrestlers like Chelsea Green, not just like, because there's men that do her gimmick too. that like they know that they can't fit in that athletic realm of wrestling, so they will find a gimmick and a character that will try to push them over and make them be seen, you know. So like for me, like as someone that, you know, that doesn't take wrestling seriously and goes the comedy route, I appreciate that. You know, somebody like Funaki, who's a dope ass wrestler, but the whole Indeed character got over. And sometimes in the world, Asians don't get that type of opportunity, but he made something of it. And it's funny because like Okada is doing a version of that right now. It's just that it's fucking Okada. You know, if he wasn't Okada, people would be comparing him to Funaki and just doing the one word things like bitch or whatever, you know. So for me, like I appreciate when a wrestler can make something of themselves and not just be like, okay, I can do athletic moves, you know. Then otherwise it'd just be Daniel Garcia.
Give Chelsea her due. She will put her body on the line to make a good spot.
Right, like your boy,
Shit.
Darby Allin. That's your favorite wrestler.
She
Right?
did one thing.
All right.
She did one thing.
you,
One
Jess.
thing in her whole career.
I'll be happy
Which
to
is
fuck you,
what
Jess.
they used to hire Total Bellas for, just supermodels to sell out tickets so that these horny wrestling men who are addicts to wrestling watch it. Because
However, when you look at Total Bellas, you look at Nikki and Brie, certified Hall of Famers. Natalia is the boat. Naomi, Total Bellas.
Natalia needs to retire.
If she hops on her sister's OnlyFans page, I agree. Neither here nor there.
Yes.
I'm spitting.
That OnlyFans will be filled with cats.
And me.
Stop.
Hey, you walked off screen and came back with some pussy. Nothing wrong with that.
You're also putting it the wrong way.
But I know what you guys are saying about Jessica. I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
I'm spitting Adam Pearce because he got greedy and he fucked up the bag, right? He had Drew. Drew was in. Drew Punk SummerSlam. And what did Adam do? He's like, well, now I need you to apologize to the two refs that you touched, and I need you to apologize to me and the fans and CM Punk's mother and everyone. And it's
all
like,
he
dude,
said
shut
is
the fuck up.
He just had to apologize to the refs. That was it.
It's just like, I'm not apologizing for shit. I'll give you the match you want. We can get it made, but I ain't apologizing for shit. And then he ended up shoving the refs that he was supposed to apologize to. And then Seth came down and ran Drew off. But yeah, no, Adam Pearce fucked that up. Like, he had it. He had it right. It was there. It was done. It was agreed upon. And he fucked it up by saying, first you need to do this. No, the fuck he doesn't. Nobody needs to apologize.
It's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen.
What?
Why do they keep putting him on the show? It's like he's tired out.
Who? Drew?
Yeah.
Oh, she doesn't.
He's
like
leftover
Drew.
lasagna. All you gotta do is heat it up. It's always delicious.
No. He's that lasagna that's rotting in the back of the freezer.
In the back of the
I just caught that. I almost knocked that over. That's twice tonight.
Would have been funnier if you did.
No, it would not.
Yes, Jeff.
Dr. Pepper all over my laptop.
I've done it with Mountain Dew. It's fine. You just gotta clean it up. Yes, Jeff.
Hey. Okay, so I know that I haven't talked about this, but the Io Shirai going back to Japan and having a match with Utami. I know that we don't talk about Japan on here. I know we don't talk about Japan on here.
No. Hold on. It's not even your turn though. Like, why?
Oh, wait, I raised my
all
hand
of a
and
sudden be like,
go ahead, Jess.
I thought you were just adding to the conversation.
I thought you were talking about Drew, not just like.
Okay.
I thought you were just trying to add the conversation with being respectful.
Yes.
Don't fuck up the dream.
Travis, just edit this out.
rotation.
Travis could just edit this out.
Travis ain't editing shit.
Travis hasn't edited anything in like years.
I was like, am I stating facts or opinions?
We will get back to you and the agents. Do not worry. You're next after Will Spit or Swallow.
Oh, we caught him in the blunt rotation.
Well, I'm going to continue my odd trip around the wrestling world, and we're going to the soft ground wrestling of Uganda. Okay. Recently, I'm going to swallow their interviewer and ring announcer, Slim Pally. She recently announced on their Twitter feed that thanks to Soft Ground Wrestling of Uganda, she was fortunately able to kick her violent porn addiction that she likened to straight cocaine to her brain. So, way to go, Slim Pally from Soft Ground Wrestling of Uganda for kicking your violent porn addiction. So,
Soft Ground Wrestling of Uganda, I also could use some help in that area. So, just saying. I'm also available for ring announcing.
Imagine Matt ring announcing.
I mean, somebody's available for ring announcing.
No.
Oh.
Do not do
say his name and
no, we don't believe in that man or the other one.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
I'm gonna leave.
Before Katie leaves, Justin, you want to talk about Io Shirai, spit or swallow?
Yes, I do. Very much swallow. So, Io Shirai going back to Japan, having her match with Utami. It's a big deal, and I don't think everyone's putting it as much as a big deal. So I don't know if you guys know, but she was banned from Japan a long time ago. She was actually part of a drug scandal where she was helping a boyfriend who was actually smuggling the drugs from Mexico into Japan, where it's banned there. Yeah, Io Shirai. Her boyfriend at the time was Nosawa Rongangi.
Okay.
And so she was part of it, and in Japan, it's a big no-no over there. So she was actually, banned by her family. She didn't talk to anybody. It's kind of the reason why she did travel back over here. So for her actually making her way back is a big thing. So swallow for that.
I did not know that. I love learning new information.
All right.
It's an interesting story.
That's crazy. She should write a book about it.
I'm actually going to help her write that book.
Smackin It Raw.
We're in talks right now to figure it out. That's crazy. I love that you figured that out, Jess. So proud of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, finally The Rack has come back on the 7-year anniversary of the Smackin It Raw podcast. Despite my bestie, the ill intentions, I don't know, she has gotten so much of me lately. And listen, The Rack would like to spit or swallow the clit. We love the clit around here. And listen, they were out there snapping arms like The Rack breaks backs. All right, poor little Zelina just got like a twig. Love that. And then they come out, Sonya doing her thing, had her match. Then, the clit. Who doesn't love the clit? Katie, you love the clit, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Big clit fan?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What does it matter? It is the 7-year anniversary. You didn't think I was coming?
I've had so much of you the past 2 weeks.
Listen, I promise The Wreck will not show up tomorrow. I don't give a fuck about psychological horror, all right?
He better not, because I actually want to enjoy it.
Though, I will say me and Hannibal Lecter do have one thing in common. We love eating people. Out.
Do you mean eating people out, Wreck?
The Wreck did say out. You must have missed that part.
By the way,
get your mind out of the gutter.
This is my wife, Melissa. She's very happy to finally meet you. This is the first time she's met you. She's very excited.
What kind of drugs are you on?
All of them.
No, not
Melissa.
You. Obviously not you. You won the jackpot. She is the one on the drugs because she married you. Clearly. What the fuck?
Clearly.
Exactly. All that gente at the beginning. All the...
Hey.
But I
crazy,
suppose, listen, if you do not mind marrying a man who loves other men, then congratulations.
I always see him watching porn that stars Matt. So, I already know his flavor.
See, we've talked about it so many times and we've said it, and now she is 100% confirmed on the show. It's canon. Congrats, Vince.
Also canon now. There's so many new things in this.
I mean, listen,
that we can verify.
Raise your hand if you do not watch porn with bald, attractive white men.
That's not fair.
Vince, put your hand down. Do not lie.
That's not fair. You will know this, and I'm pretty sure every dude, probably the ladies too. Maybe I don't know very much about Melissa, so I'll give her a pass. There's only like 4 or 5 real good male porn stars. So just about no matter what video you watch, you're seeing one of the same like 3 or 4 dudes. Let's be fucking real.
Kind of true.
This is true. They're all
So there's a good chance you did see a bald white dude. Everybody knows who the fuck Johnny Sins is. Let's be real.
J Mac.
Yeah.
You know who Johnny Sins is?
Is that Will's alter ego?
No.
That is my alter ego. When I take the hat off, I'm actually bald.
God damn it. It's
yes.
attached.
Touche.
Katie,
Very well.
Is there anything you
Bravo.
would like to say about the clip before we move on?
No, I think you said it perfectly.
What about the discos, the ninjas, and the sex parties?
Oh, that was a great match.
It's those two girls that come out with like the
Katana chain.
They're the ones that get you the E that you were on when you decided to marry Vince.
Yeah.
Where'd I get it?
From Caden and Katana.
Yeah.
Listen, The Rack was at SmackDown with you. I saw you make that deal outside the bathroom. Don't act like you didn't. I was there.
That's
I
crazy.
did.
I watched a drug deal happen earlier today too.
I did.
Wait, did you really?
Yeah.
I also saw a drug deal happen earlier. It was the weirdest thing.
I was just downtown trying to go to my car with my
What a
friend. And
coincidence.
she looked in the alley and she's like, "Is that?" I was like, "Just keep fucking walking. Put your head down. We're not doing this right now."
I do one
In,
every day with
in
me.
Picklesburg, of all places?
It was technically outside of Pittsburgh, but it was still downtown Pittsburgh, right next to a McDonald's where somebody got stabbed a few months ago.
That's
What
good to
the
know.
fuck is going on? And okay,
The bodega?
It's a violent ass city. The fuck.
Estrada household. Spit or swallow.
Justin is blended
You
in
have
the
anyone?
bodega. Sorry.
Sorry.
Okay, so
You blended in for a second. You became one with the bodega.
he is the bodega.
Justin is the bodega.
You know it. Never, never, never.
Jesus.
Do you have the new in style Chinese slippers?
Oh yeah, what color you need?
Black.
I got all the colors.
Are you selling them for $1 though, or are you going for that
No,
TikTok price?
two for $1.50 each.
Okay, not that TikTok price.
No, I don't do that TikTok. No.
Okay, that TikTok price. No.
See, I want to keep my customers. You know.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Matt's gonna regret this, but I'm gonna swallow the Return of the Rascals, both on NXT TV and on TV.
I was waiting.
So earlier, Melissa was talking about the Cody Rhodes tag match. And I had said, I didn't get to say this. I had it in my notes. It was Cody Rhodes and KO versus face down, ass up.
That's why they like to fight.
Possibly.
Allegedly.
Vince, you know we don't rehash stuff. The Rascals were already covered. I appreciate your contribution, though.
Will, did they win tonight?
Oh, hell yeah, they won tonight. It looked fucking.
Katie, spit or swallow. Close us out. It's the end of the show.
Oh shit. I don't think I have a good one. No, I don't. Okay.
You want me to give you one? A good one?
Yeah.
We had a very heartfelt video package.
Oh, the Rowan video package. It was so beautiful. Cause like, I mean, imagine being in Rowan's shoes, right? You're part of this dominant thing in WWE, like the Wyatt family. And then things happen, you get released, and then you kind of just do your own thing. And then Bray comes back and does the Fiend stuff, and Brody becomes Brody in AEW, and then you lose both of the people you were closest to in like a year and some change, and you're just like, what about me? Like, everyone forgot about me. I was at my lowest, and it was. I told you last week, I was like, this one's gonna hurt, and it did. I was just sitting here. I was like, I don't even want to watch wrestling anymore. I was like, this one sucks. And I don't like Bully Ray, but he did say, I saw a clip. Oh my God. Hello. They have the mask. He did say that it was a good, like, that was probably like Redbeard, like talking from the heart. Like, it probably wasn't, if anything, it was maybe just slightly scripted, but like, that's all right from the heart and soul. And I appreciate him doing that. Oh my God.
Yo.
close out another episode of Smackin' It Raw just to make sure we do not go over 2 hours. I would like everyone to plug themselves very fast in the next minute. Will.
I'm the host and lead writer of Botch Spots and Chair Shots. You can find us every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Rivet City Radio. You check my link tree at The Will Gray. You'll find everything I do for Rivet City Radio, Botch Spots and Chair Shots, Off the Top Media, and my writing profile for Last Word on Sports.
Just.
You can find me, Get Your Podcast on Twitter, Get Your Podcast on Instagram. I will be dropping an episode with Just and Herc this week. This your boy Just coming, so check that out.
Katie?
Katie Rossin 13, link to Rotto, link to Elite Showcase, Twitch.tv/Elite Showcase, YouTube.com/Elite Showcase, whatever. I'm here every week, doesn't matter.
Vince.
SES Vince everywhere.
At Smackin' It Raw, TikTok, Threads, Instagram, Blue Sky, and at Matt Ritter on Twitter, and at Getting Off on Twitter as well, horror and wrestling separately. Thank everyone for joining us, and have a good night.